pregnant. That's impossible. I've never been with anyone except him. That one night, the masked fighter. His eyes, they glowed red in the dark. What do I do now? How can I possibly protect this child? 10 years of failure. Every doctor, every specialist, every treatment, nothing. Your Majesty, the tests confirm it. You remain completely infertile. Marcus is already positioning himself as heir. The throne is slipping away. Wait, Your Majesty, there's a report. A woman in the slums. She's carrying a child with your genetic markers. What? That's impossible. Lisa. Thomas. No. Get away from me. I don't know you. Look at you. Filthy. Living in this hellhole. I'll take care of myself. I always have. You think you have a choice? You're carrying my child. The only heir I'll ever have. This can't be real. You're supposed to be infertile. I know, and yet here we are. Please don't take me. I just want to disappear. Disappear. You worthless girl. Do you have any idea what you're carrying? That child is worth more than your entire bloodline. I'm not some breeding tool. No. You're the mother of my heir, and that makes you the most dangerous woman in this kingdom. Sign the contract, Lisa. $5 million. Protection, medical care, everything you need. And what do you get? An heir. And you get to live. That's it. A transaction. That's all it can ever be. The door splinters inward. Lisa scrambles back. But these aren't her landlord's men. Black suits, earpieces. One of them speaks into his wrist. Target acquired. No, wait. They lift her like she weighs nothing. Outside, a motorcade idles in the rain. Behind it, 3 men with crowbars freeze, then scatter. The SUV door closes. Leather seats, climate control. A world away from the mold-stained walls she's called home. The fortress rises like a blade against the sky. Marble, steel. Cold perfection. Thomas waits in his study. He doesn't stand when she enters. You're pregnant with my child. Not a question. I don't even know you. You will. He slides a document across the desk. Bear my heir. Live here. $5 million when you deliver. Refuse, and my men will return you to that apartment. Your landlord is very eager to see you. Lisa's hands shake as she reads. Every word is a chain. I can't. You can. You will. She looks up. His eyes are ice, but she sees something else beneath. Desperation wearing a crown. One condition. Her voice steadies. This child will know love. Real love. Not whatever this is. Something flickers across his face. Sign. She does. The east wing becomes her cage. Silk sheets. A bathroom larger than her old apartment. Servants who won't meet her eyes. Dr. Helena comes twice daily. Blood pressure, ultrasounds, vitamins administered like sacraments. Lisa is a vessel. Nothing more. Thomas appears only for the medical reports. He stands by the window while Dr. Helena recites numbers, his jaw tight. He never asks how Lisa feels. Never stays longer than necessary. When he leaves, the room feels colder. She overhears them in the hallway. The maids think she's asleep. Poor thing, carrying a cursed child. The king's parents were murdered, you know. Right here in this fortress. He's never loved anyone since. Never will. And now he's brought this girl to produce an heir like she's livestock. Lisa presses her hand to her belly. Not you, she thinks. You'll be different. Marcus arrives on the 3rd day, all charm and tailored suits. Congratulations, cousin. He takes Lisa's hand, his smile warm, but his eyes calculate. They measure her worth, her threat, her expiration date. Thomas always did have a talent for surprises. I'm just temporary. His grip tightens slightly. We'll see. Lady Vivian comes next, dripping diamonds and venom. How quaint. The street urchin in the palace. She circles Lisa like a predator. You must be so overwhelmed. All this luxury. Enjoy it while it lasts, dear. Her smile is a knife. Thomas and I were engaged once, you know, before his condition. I suppose desperate times call for desperate measures. She leans close, her perfume suffocating. But blood always tells, and yours, darling, is gutter water. That night, Lisa dreams of red eyes and crimson wolves. She wakes to guards patrolling her hallway. The prison is gilded, but it's still a prison. The gala is mandatory. Lisa wears a dress that costs more than a year's rent. She doesn't belong here among the wolves in designer clothing. A servant offers wine, crystal glass, dark red liquid. For the lady. Lisa raises it to her lips. Thomas's hand closes around her wrist. Don't. The glass shatters on marble. The servant runs. He's found an hour later in the garden fountain, throat slit. Security traces the poison to Marcus's estate. Thomas confronts him in front of everyone, voice lethal. Trying to kill what's mine. Marcus laughs, spreading his hands. I was in Prague. 20 witnesses. Security footage. Check. The alibi is airtight. Lisa can't breathe. The contract won't save her. Someone wants her dead, wants the child dead. That night, she hears footsteps in the hallway. Heavy, rhythmic, not human. She cracks her door. A massive wolf prowls the corridor. Black fur, eyes that burn amber in the darkness. It turns, and she should be terrified, but she's not. The wolf holds her gaze. Something ancient passes between them. Recognition, protection, pull. Thomas. He guards her until dawn. Dr. Helena's hands shake as she holds the test results. Your Majesty, you need to see this. Thomas studies the genetic markers. His expression doesn't change, but Lisa sees his knuckles whiten. What is it? You're not human. Dr. Helena's voice is barely a whisper. Not entirely. You carry wolf genes, dormant but present. That's impossible. My family. Your family lied, Thomas cuts in. These markers, crimson wolf. The room tilts. Crimson wolves were hunted to extinction a century ago, Dr. Helena explains. They could neutralize curses, break supernatural barriers. They were dangerous to anyone who relied on dark magic to maintain power. Thomas moves to the window. Your pregnancy wasn't an accident. What? Someone knew what you were, what you could do. His reflection is carved from ice. They orchestrated our meeting, the fight club, the timing, all of it. Why? Because I'm cursed, Lisa. My bloodline was cursed to die without an heir. And you... He finally looks at her. You're the only one who could break it. Fear crawls up her spine. Then whoever did this also signed your death warrant. His jaw sets. They'll come for you, for the child. We need to find them first. The garden is dark. Lisa steps outside to breathe, away from the champagne and false smiles. They emerge from the shadows. 5 men, masks, knives. Scream and we kill you faster. She runs. They're faster. Her back hits stone. Trapped. Then he's there. Moving like violence itself. The first attacker drops. The second. Thomas fights like the arena. Raw, brutal, efficient. The last man falls, and Lisa sees it. The way he moves. The red glow in his eyes. It was you. He freezes. That night, the underground fight, you were the masked fighter. Lisa, you knew. Fury ignites. You knew who I was. You knew everything, and you said nothing. I didn't know it would be you. His voice cracks. I received a tip. A miracle cure. Someone who could break the curse. I went looking for hope, not Not me. She shoves him. Not some worthless girl from the slums. Not someone I couldn't stop thinking about. The words tear from him. Not someone who makes me feel something other than empty. The air charges between them. I hate you, she whispers. I know. I'm falling for you. I know. He kisses her like drowning, like salvation, like they're both already lost. The woman appears every night, crimson eyes burning in darkness. They will come. For the child. Awaken before it's too late. Lisa wakes gasping. My mother. Dr. Helena goes pale. Your mother died when you were 3. No. Lisa's certainty is absolute. She's alive. I can feel her. Thomas's investigators work fast. Security footage, financial records, a paper trail that leads to Marcus's private estate, and a hidden facility beneath it. She's there. Thomas loads his weapon. We go tonight. The rescue is chaos. Guards, alarms, blood on marble floors. They find her in a cell that reeks of silver and despair. Elena is skeletal, but her eyes, crimson, like the dreams, blaze with recognition. Lisa. Her voice breaks. My baby girl. Why? Lisa holds her mother's trembling hands. Why did you leave me? The Queen's regime hunted us. Crimson wolves can sense dark magic, destroy it. Elena's gaze finds Thomas. Including the curse on your bloodline, they murdered your parents because they discovered the truth. Then they cursed you to die without an heir. Thomas's jaw clenches. Who? The Queen herself, and her weapons. Elena's eyes darken. Marcus, Vivian, they've been planning this for 20 years. The assault comes at midnight. Explosions shatter windows. Marcus's mercenaries flood the fortress like a plague. Lisa doubles over. Too early. The baby. No, no, no. Gunfire. Screaming. They breach her wing. 6 men, weapons raised. Kill her. Kill the child. Pain lances through her. Not just labor. Something deeper. Ancient. Awakening. Her eyes ignite crimson. The air tears open. Spectral wolves materialize. Massive, glowing red, made of fire and fury. They rip through the mercenaries like paper. Blood sprays. Men scream. Lisa sees it now. Dark magic threading through the walls. Vivian's work. Curses woven into the foundation itself, slowly poisoning everything. Clever witch, Lisa gasps. She reaches out, and the magic burns away at her touch. Thomas crashes through the door, covered in blood. Their eyes meet. Together. He shifts. Massive black wolf meeting crimson spectral pack. They fight as one entity. His physical power, her supernatural fire. Marcus appears in the doorway, face twisted with rage. You should have died in the slums. Vivian stands behind him, hands glowing with dark magic. But you didn't, Vivian hisses. So now we finish this. The fortress shakes. Reinforcements arrive. The real battle begins. Marcus bleeds from a dozen wounds. Vivian's hands are bound in iron that burns her skin. Thomas stands over them, eyes merciless. Talk. Now. Vivian laughs, bitter and broken. You want the truth, Your Majesty. Your precious throne was built on corpses. My parents were murdered on the Queen's orders. Marcus spits blood. They discovered she was siphoning resources, building a private army. They were going to expose her. Thomas's hands shake. And the curse? My gift to Her Majesty. Vivian's smile is poison. Dark magic woven into your bloodline. You'd die without an heir. She'd install Marcus as puppet king. Perfect plan. Except it didn't work. Lisa steps forward, hand on her belly. Why? Dr. Reeves. Marcus's laugh is hollow. Rogue physician. Discovered what we'd done. He orchestrated your meeting at the Fight Club. Made sure you'd conceive. My blood. Lisa whispers. Crimson wolf blood neutralizes dark magic, Vivian confirms. Just enough to let one child through. One miracle. Thomas moves to the window. The Queen will answer for this. She already knows you're coming, Marcus warns, and she won't go quietly. War is inevitable now. The Wolf Council chambers are silent as death. Thomas presents the evidence. Financial records, testimony, the dark magic residue Dr. Helena extracted from Vivian's chambers, proof of murder, treason, a conspiracy 20 years in the making. The Queen sits in chains, her crown removed. She doesn't beg, doesn't plead. She simply stares at Thomas with ancient hatred. You were always too soft, she hisses. Like your father. My father was a good man. Thomas's voice could cut steel. You killed him for it. The vote is unanimous. The Queen is stripped of title and power, sentenced to life imprisonment. Marcus is exiled, his bloodline severed from succession. Vivian faces the executioner at dawn for regicide and dark magic. Lisa watches from the gallery, hand pressed to her swollen belly. Justice. Finally. The labor comes 3 days later, 18 hours of agony and effort. Elena holds one hand, Thomas holds the other, and for once, the Wolf King looks terrified. You're doing beautifully, Dr. Helena encourages. One more push. The baby's cry splits the air. Perfect. Alive. Theirs. A son, Dr. Helena announces, placing him in Lisa's arms. His eyes open, blue like his father's, then flickering to crimson like his mother's. The legacy of two bloodlines merged into one impossible child. Thomas kneels beside the bed. His hands shake as he reaches into his jacket and withdraws the contract. Their contract. He tears it in half, then quarters, until it's confetti on the floor. Lisa. His voice breaks. I'm asking you now, not as a king, not as a transaction, as a man who loves you more than his own life. He takes her hand. Will you marry me? As my equal, my mate, my choice. Tears blur her vision. Yes. Their son gurgles between them. His tiny hand reaches up, and both parents take it. Outside the window, spectral red wolves materialize in the courtyard, standing sentinel. The fortress, once a prison, transforms into a home. Thomas kisses Lisa's forehead. We'll rebuild this kingdom. On truth, on love, on family, she whispers. Their son's eyes glow softly in the candlelight. A new era has begun. The cursed bloodline is broken. The wolves stand guard. And for the first time in either of their lives, they are free. Want to see what happens next? Does their love survive the enemies still lurking in the shadows? Will Lisa master her crimson wolf powers before new threats emerge? Subscribe now to continue Thomas and Lisa's journey, where every choice could mean life or death, and true love is the most dangerous magic of all.